Đi vô bài sơ chú phòng tiền mùi coi nữa. Alright guys, what's up? I'm at the little local breakfast spot here in Tutumpong, right next to the school. Now I made a video here once and I was eating soup. So I was actually coming here expecting to have some soup, but I guess the lady's not here. I guess Saturdays is for the pork rice lady. So that's where I'm at. The lady, she's selling pork rice. But I don't think you guys clicked on this video to watch me eating pork rice. I think you clicked on this video because of the thumbnail and the title. And so today is gonna be like a little Q&A, guys, and I figured I might as well do a Q&A, with some better background than just at my house sitting talking. Let me see real quick. Ni miên tai. មានទឹកនៅនេះមានទឹកសុទ្ធដបទឹកមានដបទឹកសុទ្ធណាកូនអូមានណាចានៅសុំទឹកក្នុងនេះគឺអូខេអូខេអូយកូនឯងចេះខ្មែរច្បាស់មែនបាទណាអូនមករៀនយូរនៅបាទរៀននៅយូរយ៉ាខ្ញុំពីមុនមកកន្លែងនេះតែអត់ឃើញអីឃើញអ៊ីមួយទៀតលក់ទឹកស៊ុបចាគាត់ឈប់ហើយកូនគាត់ឈឺអូណូចាអត់សសអូនេះកូនគាត់ឈឺចឹងគាត់ឈប់លក់ហើយអូអត់សសគាត់ទៅនៅផ្ទះគាត់ផ្លូវជាតិលេខ3អញ្ចឹងគាត់លក់នៅនឹងផ្ទះគាត់លក់ក្នុងផ្ទះគាត់ហ្មងអូកូនគាត់កូនលក់ខាងនោះអ្នកគ្រូឲ្យមកខាងនេះវិញកូនស្រីគាត់កូនប្រុសអូកូនប្រុសចាអូខ្ញុំសូមជួបអ៊ីហើយកូនស្រីគាត់ចាណាកូនស្រីចូលធ្វើការអស់ហើយអូខេចាអញ្ចឹងអ៊ីមកលក់នេះម្ដងចាអ៊ំមកលក់ខាងនេះម្ដងកំពុងអ៊ំលក់ខាងនេះហ្នឹងហើយខ្ញុំធ្លាប់ឃើញអ៊ំនៅនេះលក់បាយនៅនេះយ៉ាដល់ពេលអ្នកគ្រូគាត់ចង់ឲ្យមើលទៅឃើញក្នុងសាលាមានក្មេងៗអីចឹងណាហ្នឹងហើយដល់ហើយគាត់ឲ្យអ៊ំមកខាងនេះម្ដងបាទអូខេចេញភាសាអរគុណចា Yeah, she that's sad. So the lady who's selling soup, her kid is sick, and so she's not selling here anymore. So now it's the lady who was right. She used to sell rice right behind here. I saw her too. I was meaning to stop in and try her rice one time, but yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's take a bite of this rice and then we'll go on with the Q&A, guys. I got all your questions right here on my phone, and I'll start answering some of these questions. But yeah, welcome back. We are literally at the beginning almost of Sokhen, Khmer New Year Festival. Sokhen, the New Year for Cambodia, Thailand, and Laos, and some parts of Vietnam. But I think those parts of Vietnam are Khmer. But anyways, confirm. Okay, this one is probably the most popular question I get asked all the time, and I've answered it. I answer it all the time. But it's how do you learn Khmer so fluently? Do you and Mai speak Khmer for daily life or Khmer English? How is your baby doing? So that's a couple questions. For you guys that know me, I grew up here, right? And so I won't go much into that. That's how I can speak Khmer. When I'm at home with Mai, I speak Khmer and English, and I kind of just whatever feels more natural with the conversation. If it's something that I can easily communicate with Mai through Khmer, I'll do it with Khmer. And if it's something that's easier to communicate in English, I'll do it in English, and vice versa, and for Mai as well. So I think, yeah, we speak kind of like this Khmer-English because whatever, I don't know, the topic that we're talking about or
the thing that we're communicating through. We'll just kind of we'll go back and forth, and sometimes I'll speak like half the sentence will be Khmer, half the sentence will be English. So it's a kind of a little mixed up household, guys. This next question is kind of similar to the first one. It says, do you prioritize speaking English or Khmer to your wife, or 50-50? So there is no priority, it's just whatever comes natural. Okay, this one. How do you and Mai pay for healthcare? Do you have health insurance or do you pay cash? So obviously health insurance is a big deal, especially with a kid. And I would suggest if you're traveling to have traveler's insurance. But right now in Cambodia, because of health care prices, it's so cheap. Like without it, we don't have any. But that's not, you know, something that we'll continue to practice since now that we have Ava. And I think, you know, soon we're gonna have to get some type of health insurance just to kind of cover for Ava. But for the most part, like just like normal checkups, medicine, stuff like that, it's so cheap here that you really don't need it. Okay, let's see. One of the other questions I got was what challenges or obstacles? Okay, what are the challenges or obstacles you faced before marriage? So I'm guessing that's the challenges and obstacles to do with me and Mai and getting married, maybe. I would say the main obstacle was money, right? Weddings here aren't cheap, and so that was something that we were kind of struggling with for a bit. Number two, as a husband, wife, what is the difference between both of you now and before marriage? I think maybe Mike can answer this question. So I'll flip over to Mike real quick and then I'll come back because I think that'd be more for Mike to answer. All right, guys, I'm back home with my two girls. Anyways, one of the questions was, as husband and wife, what is the difference between both of you now and before marriage? So maybe you can tell me. You can say what's the difference between me after marriage, and I'll tell you, and I'll tell what's the difference with my after marriage.
He's getting better.
What do you mean it's getting better?
I don't know. I think this could be good news, right? If you hear this, he's a good father, good husband. I mean,
yeah. Let's see, what would be for my... Are you done or now?
The difference before, yeah, we won't got him good. Like before, he also good, but in, you know, just boyfriend way.
So there you go, guys. I'm a good husband. Cambo Vlogs is a good vlogger and a good husband. I would say the difference between Mai is, well, I would say Mai puts up with less shit now, I think. I think now that we have a baby, she kind of puts up with less shit. She doesn't, I wouldn't say more strict, but kind of, not gag, just kind of not as accepting of just like being up yaoi. But I think that's kind of common for most parents, or should be. Whereas you try to avoid kind of useless talk, useless people, useless things, right?
Yeah.
Things that aren't gonna help us. All right, let's see what's the other question. By the way, if you guys hear the music, it's, here, I'll show you. It's a wedding, right? Right, babe?
Huh?
It's a wedding?
Yeah.
So they set up a wedding tent right outside our house. So that's the sound you hear. So that's what happens with weddings here in Cambodia. So we can't even actually get our car out, but that's okay.
It's fine.
Battery going up Cambodia. Okay, and this next question. This is for Patrick. You fall in love with Cambodia first, or your lovely wife? Well, I love my wife greatly, but obviously I was here in Cambodia way before Mai. but I would say Mai has made me love Cambodia more. Is that a smart question for you guys? Or is that a smart answer for you guys? Okay, the next question. Let's see. What makes such a long-lasting relationship? Well, Mai and I, we've only been married for like 4 years. What I like about these like rice places is they give you the rice like that, right? Then they give you the soup too. Kind of nice, kind of wet your whistle, right? It's nice and tastes the. She puts that it's like that aged orange, aged lime in her soup broth. It's nice though. I forgot what you call it. What they do is they take these oranges or the limes and then they kind of ferment them, or they let them sit until they're really brown and soft, and they use it in soups. Back to the question though. Yeah, Mai and I we haven't been really in a long relationship, so I don't think I can answer that one. Maybe that's something best to ask your parents, if they're still together or if they're still around. How will you raise your child? More Khmer traditions or American traditions? Yeah, I was thinking about that question, and I can't really think of any great American traditions. So there's a lot of great things about America, but especially nowadays, it seems that traditions and yeah, morals and everything has just gone to the garbage in America. It seems that people are kind of teaching their kids some crazy stuff nowadays. So I would try to avoid any type of Western culture or ideology at this point, because I've seen I haven't been to US in 5 years, but some of the crazy stuff that I've seen on the news are things happening with kids and strip clubs. So no, I think for Ava's best interest, I would like her to be raised with at least some of the Khmer, what is it? Khmer culture, yeah, traditions, Khmer traditions. All right, guys, I'm gonna go back home, get a coffee, and I'll finish up these questions. All right, let's go. So how is life nowadays as new parents, now that Ava's here?
I would say busy, very busy.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like every minute we are like Sokhen, you know, every minute is important, because you know, me as mom, like me baby pong, like baby, and have to work at the same time, you know, just every minute we are expensive.
Right.
For to spend time with baby,
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Yeah, just busier and not more serious, but like things we do, we kind of have to take into account with Ava as well now. So this one I already answered when I was eating food, but I think you can answer it. It says, how will you raise your child? More Khmer tradition or American tradition?
I think I mean, I'm gonna balance, like it's not gonna be, you know, just American way or just Khmer way. I can like balance between the two cultures.
Right.
It can be 70-30, but we're not sure. It depends on Ava too.
Depends on Ava, and I think it's like also, yeah, I was saying, like, what I was saying is like a lot of the stuff in America, the way kids are raised now, it can be kind of bullshit, excuse my French, or just like in an inappropriate way. So in some ways, Ava, I think she will benefit from like some Khmer traditions, right? Which I would say traditionally are more conservative. So if you're wondering where I fall on the spectrum, so I would say, yeah, some of the Khmer traditions are more conservative, so it's kind of a good thing.
Yeah,
but also,
it's really good.
But also, like, in the sense of like giving Ava her own freedom, in the sense of like, you know, letting her be her own woman, right? Strong, independent woman too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that either countries' traditions halt that, but yeah. Anyways, whatever's best for Ava. Ava, okay, let's go inside. It's kind of warm.
It's so hot.
Yeah. All right, guys. Now the moment you guys clicked on this video, the main question and the main title, I guess. So I'm gonna go inside and I'll answer that question for you. All right, guys. Let's see. The last question, the main question. I think the question you guys are the reason why you're watching this video. Would you both consider settling down in America or anywhere else than Cambodia? So that is the elephant in the room for me and Mai for the last year or so. And I've been planning on going back to the U.S. for a bit because, you know, now that we have Ava and things kind of changed, right? And even if Ava wasn't here yet, I would have still moved back to the U.S. at some point. And this is the longest I've been outside of my own country, my home country. 5 years, going on 6 years. And you know, even though I love Cambodia, there's some things that I just you know, I still have to do in the U.S. and in my own country, and I'm still kind of a foreigner here. But that's kind of the main reason why in the video with Ava, where we were getting her passport and her birth certificate and all that stuff, was to make it easier for us when we go to the U.S. So by the end of this year, I'm going to go back to the U.S. To live, and it won't be a while. It won't be for a while till, you know, I'm back in Cambodia, and yeah, you know, it's just gonna be it's a thing that we have to do, and obviously we'll come back and we'll visit, but you know, we need to set up, get Mai's paperwork set up so that she can go to the U.S. Because for Ava and Daddy, it's easy, you know, but for Mai, we have to, she has to get all the paperwork processed, and it's easier to get that done when I'm in the U.S. So it's kind of bittersweet, guys, because, you know, I love Cambodia, obviously, and if I had to pick, I would probably prefer living here, but, you know, as a parent, you don't do what's best for you, you do what's best for your child, and so yeah, that's gonna be it for Cambo vlogs in Cambodia, guys. Now, what's the future hold for my channel? I'm not sure. You know, I've built it up and I've gained a bunch of followers that I think are interested in Cambodia, and I think I've gotten a few followers that maybe they think, you know, they're interested in just my life in general. I would like to continue filming. I would like to travel to some other countries and film, and if that would be a viable way of income, so be it. You know, that would be great. So either way, guys, you know, I appreciate you guys following me along on the journey. If you guys have been with me since the first day, I count the first day as the first vlog me flying into Cambodia, and if you've been with me since then, which I think at that point I had maybe 300-400 subscribers, till what I have now, you know, 114, I think 115,000. But yeah, I would like to, if I'm projecting, if I'm being honest with myself, if I could maybe go to another couple countries here in Asia before I go back to the US, I would love that. To do that, and I'd appreciate if you guys followed along on the journey. And if your journey ends with me here in Cambodia, then so be it. It's been a fun ride, you guys. But yeah, I would like to maybe travel around, visit some other countries, and also when I'm down in America, maybe go down to South America and kind of explore that part of the world, because all that would be new to me. But yeah, so I got a few more videos, guys. Obviously, I'm not done yet in Cambodia. I'm still be filming for a bit, but by the end of this year, that's gonna be it, and I'm gonna be signing off. And my vlogs in Cambodia are gonna be kind of it. For the Cambodian community, it would still be nice to meet up with some of you guys in the U.S. And you know, I know there's a bunch of people in Massachusetts and California that you know would like to meet up with me as well. So yeah, it'll be exciting, guys. You know, it's kind of a sad thing because you know obviously my channel was built up and it grew because of Cambodia and through my Cambodian community. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if some of you still want to hang around and stay with me and kind of watch my journey elsewhere, then you're always welcome. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you all. All right, guys. We're going to Siem Reap soon. We're going to Siem Reap in a few days. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Stick around because we're gonna do a full Khmer New Year vlog, the water fights and everything. All right. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.